Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Wednesday Wisdom. My name is JB Hilliard, and these are short video snippets designed to answer questions you may have about estate planning or probate, or maybe there are other legal concerns that may be impacting your household. And for this week, well, before I get into this week, I want to give a hearty congratulations to the Ohio State University Buckeyes for winning the national championship on Monday night. Give me an OH. Yes, for those of you who don't know, I am an Ohio State alum. And speaking of sports memorabilia, see how I did that? If you are a sports fan, particularly a football fan, but if you are a sports fan or sports fanatic, and you may have a lot of memorabilia or sports collectibles as part of your tangible personal property, you may have already included that in your estate plan, particularly talking about your will or trust, and you have identified a beneficiary or more to receive these collectibles. I certainly hope if that is you, if you fall into this category, I certainly hope that you have had some planning discussions with your family, with your loved ones, with your beneficiaries, for mainly to ensure that this is something that they want. Now, in your mind, or your intent may be that you want these collectibles to stay in the family from one generation to the next until maybe they're worth millions. Maybe you've got an autographed card or an autographed ball or something of some significance that, perhaps that athlete, once they pass away, that the value of that collectible drastically increases. Whatever the case is, you want to keep it in the family to a certain point, or leave it as your own legacy to your family members that follow you. And maybe, you have those beneficiaries who may not be as enthusiastic about your sports teams or your athlete or your person or thing or place even that you have. They may not feel the same significance there. As a case in point, my nieces and nephew aren't really big football fans or football geeks like my brother and I are. And so we would have those discussions. If I have something that I think is valuable or will be valuable down the line that I want them to keep, and they don't care one way or the other, you may want to determine maybe that's not the beneficiary you should leave it to. Or maybe it is, with caveats or, intentions documented so that they know what it is they should do with those collectibles or those assets of your estate. So with that said, that's really all I wanted to talk about this week, because if you didn't already know, the Atlanta area is under a state of emergency because of these winter storms. We got another slew of snow in yesterday, Tuesday, and while it didn't snow a lot, there is ice. The roads are basically ice rinks. And so we are urged to shelter in place. And so I'm just keeping this short so I can get some work done while it's a little bit quiet and keep it moving. So with that said, as always, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.